3 ways to test Facebook ads in 2025, and which one is my favorite for scaling e-commerce clients to $1 million a month. So the first one is just simply creating new campaigns every time you have new creatives to test. This campaign can either be an ABO campaign or CBO campaign. I've seen mixes between both. And then all you do is just simply load in a few ads to it and then let it run. One of the pros for this specific structure is that it allows you to force a good amount of ad spend to every new batch of ads that you create. One of the downsides of this though, you're also spending a lot more on unproven creatives that you do not know if they'll work or not for your business. So you will have a lot more swings between good and bad overall CPAs for the account. Having more campaigns also creates more auction overlap, which also hurts overall cost per purchase on the account as well. Now, the next method is the ABO and CBO method combined. For this particular method, you'll have a CBO campaign, and then what you'll do is you'll have an ABO campaign at a budget that's about 1/10 of whatever that CBO campaign is. In the CBO campaign, you have all of your winning ads that you are scaling. And the ABO campaign, all you do is just simply create a new ad set at a low budget, maybe $10 to $50 a day per ad set. And each new ad set is a new set of creatives you want to test. Now, one of the pros to this is that you're only spending a little bit of money on creative testing and a little bit of money that you're forcing to these new creatives that are unproven. So you will waste a lot less money than just doing new campaigns every time you have new creatives to test. One of the downsides of this structure, you will find winning creatives at a low budget, but it doesn't necessarily mean they'll work at a high budget. So you'll find a lot of winning creatives at a low budget, and you put them into the CBO campaign and they doesn't always get spin. One of the reasons why is because the ABO campaign will be at such a low budget. All Facebook is doing is just basically collecting low-hanging fruit for purchases off of the main CBO campaign that's getting all the spin. Now, let's go into number 3, which is the CBO method. All you're simply doing with this is having one CBO campaign, and then all you're doing is just adding in new ad sets into that CBO campaign every time you have new ads to test. And you'll do one ad set with 3 creatives per ad set. Inside of that ad set, you'll either have flexible on where you upload the 3 creatives to that flexible, or you'll have just 3 individual ads. Now, one of the biggest pros with this particular method right here is it allows us to scale the fastest when we find a new winning ad. With the other 2 methods, if we find a new winning ad, then we have to either move it from an ABO campaign, or we have to start scaling up that new campaign we launch. Whereas this particular method, we're putting all of these ad sets in our main CBO campaign for the account. So it's already spending 80 to 90% of the total account budget. And when we find a new winning creative, it starts spending on that particular creative. It takes majority of spend and immediately sees a lift in overall performance for the whole account. Now, one of the biggest cons with this particular method right here is that it doesn't ensure that every ad set gets spin. So there'll be a lot of creatives you spend a lot of time and money on to build, and you'll put them in the CBO campaign, and then you'll just simply not getting any spin, and it can be very frustrating for a lot of people. Now that we've gone over the 3 methods and have been running Facebook ads now for over 10 years and I've scaled multiple e-com clients to $1 million months, which one is my favorite method for testing ads? For me, it's the single CBO method. Biggest reasons for me is that yes, there will be ad sets that will not get any spin or little to no spin, and I'm okay with that because every time we've broken those ad sets out and launched separate campaigns with them, they've always just burned money and they've never worked for us. So it's like Facebook is actually helping us by not burning money on creatives. This method is also very simple to use. All we have to do is once a week, upload a couple ad sets with new creatives to that CBO campaign, and then we just let them run. And then the only time we're turning things off is if on a 7-day window, that particular ad set has a very high CPA, hurting the performance for that particular campaign. This makes it very easy to use, and also too, we're only spending 5-10 minutes a day inside of the ad account for management. And lastly, it's always given us the fastest way for scaling an account forward while maintaining a very good CPA at scale. Now I'm curious, which one is your favorite? If you have a favorite one, then drop the comment below, and also why you love that particular method. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of y'all day. Peace out.